What's good, YouTube? Back again with another video. In today's video, we have the Nike Penny One Social Status collaboration. This is such a classic sneaker, and the fact that they're making collaborations. First off, I need to get the retros right away. The retros haven't really released, and if they release like sporadically. So unfortunately, I haven't got my hands on any of the new retros, which is unfortunate because there's 3 pairs that I would like to get. This one being the Orlando version. This one is, to me, the best of the Nike Penny One. The Social Status sneaker plays a lot off of this Penny One. This is the 2011 version. I do not have the 2022 version, which is this year, yet, but hopefully I can get that later on this year. But this is the 2011. This Social Status sneaker plays off of this original colorway, right? Super dope. So what I love about the Social Status collaboration is Social Status, from my understanding, is a company that's heavily involved in the community. And this was a play off of school recess. So playground, school recess. Of course, when we're kids, we're wearing whatever shoes we play in for every sport possible. Not like now we have specific shoes for specific sports. For example, if you're playing basketball, you're going to play in basketball sneakers. If you're running, you're going to run in running sneakers. Whatever you're doing, you're probably going to have the footwear to match the sport. Back in the days, especially when I was a kid, you had one pair of basketball shoes. That was your running shoe. That was your play tag shoe. That was your dodgeball shoe. That was your baseball shoe. Like, it was your everything. And it lasted you hopefully for the year. So Social Status, their play off of the Penny One is recess, right? So dealing with school, dealing with playing sports during school. So now we get to the box, and as we see on the box, you have the Social Status emblem mixed in with the Nike emblem. But throughout the box, you have Nike, Social Status, and then you have the quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog, also written as well. You can see that a little bit better on this side. So pretty cool box. I like where they're going with this collaboration. Now we get to the kicks. So I decided to put in Vault laces, a Vault swoosh, just to make it a little bit different, especially because if the new retro comes out, if I do get the new retro, I'm going to keep it as is, right? I can't change or swap the laces. So to make this stand out a little bit more, I decided to change the laces and change the swoosh. But as you can see, the colorway definitely has the Orlando vibes. So we're taking a look at it here. I will say, and it seems like after watching some of the reviews on the 2022 version, the quality on this upper, this suede, is actual suede. So this is going to be a nubuck. This is going to be an actual suede. It's a really nice quality, right? Really deep, really dark dye. Beautiful. Beautifully done. So they definitely stepped up the quality materials when it comes to doing this collaboration. Now the piping on here is a solid black, where on the original Orlando, it's black and white. So some differences, you do get the penny on the tongue, whereas on the Orlando version, it's a Nike symbol. And then you have the penny logo on the back. And on this one, you have the Social Status Nike symbol on the back, right? So pretty much keeping everything as OG as you can, just with slight tweaks. So as we take this off, they're removable swooshes. You have what looks like the same exact design as the original jeweled swoosh. So you have that royal blue swoosh with the little swiggly lines, right? I'm not sure what you want to call that. I'm calling it swiggly lines, but that's what that is, right? I kind of like it like this, but I'm also afraid that it's going to collect and just absorb and stick all types of shit on it. So I'm going to throw the swoosh on there for now. But I'll be honest with you, I kind of like it without the swoosh. We'll see. Maybe I'll revert back to just wearing it like this. that's the beauty of having this combination, is I could kind of go back and forth with it. So on the original Nike Air Penny, you had a max unit on the back of the heel. You had a zoom unit on the front of the heel. This should have the same exact technology. But as we take a look at the outsole, we have a translucent blue bottom on the front part, basically the whole entire outsole. But you have little game. So you have a hopscotch on this part of the shoe. And then you have like different shit that of course goes into the whole recess theme, which is pretty dope, right? So again, this is fire to me in my opinion. And then other than that, pretty much your Orlando Penny, you know, pretty much the same thing. I'll be honest with you, I probably go back to the black laces and no swoosh. I think that's just the best version of how this sneaker in particular looks, but really dope, right? So they came with a couple of other things. As we take a look at the insole, we had the same writing that you get on the box, you have on the footbed. So that's pretty dope right there. And then we have a shitload of accessories. The paper also came in this school loose leaf looking sheet that you write on. So that's pretty dope. Again, I love the creativity that they put into this sneaker. And if you guys don't know, and I don't know his name off the top of my head, I believe it's like Jason Whitaker, I believe something like that, but he basically runs and owns Social Status, and you could see his desire and his passion to being involved in his community. So this is dope in my opinion, 100%. So I'm really glad to kind of not only support and buy one of my favorite shoes of all time, but to support a company that works with Jordan Brand, that works with Nike, that does the right thing by their community, right? And then we get to the accessories. We have a shitload of shoelaces. We have a red shoelace. We have a, like, I guess, bright red shoelace. You have your white shoelace. This probably won't be so bad. We have the black that they came originally in. I actually switched out the black for the Volt laces that you guys see. And then you have like this university gold, just a regular yellow lace. So there is that. And then you have different swooshes. And again, I'm going to show you these swooshes as well. We have a basketball swoosh. As you guys can see here, it has that basketball texture. Then you have this yellow swoosh, and I don't know what this actually represents. These are supposed to represent individual sports that you would play in recess. So you do have a yellow swoosh as well. We'll take a look at that. Hold on one sec. There we go. So you have a yellow swoosh as well. Then you have a baseball swoosh, which is kind of cool. So you see the baseball stitching on this swoosh as well. And then you have a red swoosh with some texture. I heard this could have been dodgeball. I'm not so sure. Maybe it is. Maybe it's the texture of the dodgeball. You guys let me know what you think this is. And then I believe the Volt swoosh is a play off of tennis because it has a felt material to it. So I'm going to show you guys this swoosh as well. Right? So this is probably a play off of tennis, which makes sense. This is pretty dope, man. I just have to say, I love the creativity behind this. And the fact that it's so close to the original version. And it's done in such a nice way. The materials are A1. I haven't seen the 2022 version yet. But I'm pretty sure the materials aren't going to be as good as this collaboration, right? And then we have the translucent bottom. I mean, this is just a dope ass sneaker, my opinion. And of course, this is the original. This is the original Dondada, the sneaker that Penny wore in the 95-96 season. This is dope shit too, all right? And of course, I have the jerseys behind me. I just recently did a video on these, just giving you an update on what these look like in current HD and all this other shit. Then I showed you guys the Penny jerseys, and to me, these are the best pinstripe jerseys of all time. Yes, I'm including the Bulls 95, 96, 96, 97 season. To me, these are so much better looking in my opinion. I probably will go back to the black laces. I probably take this off because as much as I like for it to be a little bit different than the original, man, there's just something about having an original look. So I may take this off and I may just keep it as is with the black laces, of course. I could wear these with the jersey, as you guys can see. I mean, this is dope, man. This is dope. All right, this is definitely dope. Social Status did their thing. Absolutely did their thing when it came to this collab. Definitely fire. Dope sneaker. Glad to have it in the collection. And that is that, man. As far as sizing's concerned, I usually am a size 10 to a 10.5. These fit a little bit roomy. If you're one of those where you can go down a size, this may be the sneaker you go down a size in. So these definitely fit with some room in them, even as a size 10. And I'll be honest with you, that just may be the tooling for the Penny One, because even from back in the days, the Penny One always fit a little bit bigger than usual. So I think that's just the tooling of how the Penny One is. But other than that, man, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is a dope collaboration, Penny Hardaway. And on that note, I hope you guys have a good one. Be out. Peace.